Ahoy, sailors! We're here to talk about another live show on Resilient Lady that we experienced. I'm Bob.
And I'm Kelly, and today we're going to talk about Persephone.
Persephone. It's hard for me to say.
It is. First of all, we're going to have Bob give you some Greek mythology updates.
A Greek mythology update.
Like, who the heck is Persephone?
I know. I was curious too because I didn't really know.
And why does she have a show?
But it was quite entertaining.
It was.
But here we go. First off, Persephone is the daughter of Demeter. Demeter is the goddess of green, so they say, because she is the goddess of the harvest, the wheat, all the things that grow on the earth. Hades saw Persephone, fell in love at first sight. And Hades is the god of the underworld. So Hades made a little deal with Zeus, and Zeus said, yeah, go for it. So Hades went up and took Persephone down to the underworld. And so when Demeter finds out, she's like, where's my daughter Persephone? So, oh no. So they start searching for Persephone, her and her little minions. And they can't find her. So Demeter gets sadder and sadder. So while Demeter is sad, the earth starts to suffer. Guess what? Zeus says, listen, Hades, you got to give her back because Demeter is having a hard time and people are really bitching about it. So Hades says, okay, I'll give her back. But before he gives her back, he tricks her into eating pomegranate seeds. And here's another little part of that myth. Pomegranates are considered a food of the underworld. And one of the rules of the underworld, if you partake in anything to eat of food in the underworld, you have to stay. But Zeus is like, no, that's not going to work. We need her back up with her mama. Then again, a little battle takes place between the underworld, and this is during the show. A little battle takes place through the underworld and the upper world, and finally they come to an agreement where Persephone can come up to the upper world for half the year and then go back down to the underworld with Hades, whom she actually loves now.
So she can be with her man.
And
her mama.
Yeah, because everybody loves a bad boy. And that's why we have seasons, because when Persephone is gone, Demeter is sad, the earth experiences fall and winter. And then when she's back, they're happy that she's coming back, so we got spring and summer. That's the myth of Persephone.
Yes. So Virgin Voyages took the myth of Persephone and turned it into like a Hamilton-esque kind of show, which is really cool. They have rapping in there. They do have some language, just so you know.
Language,
they do drop the F-bomb a few times.
It is an adult cruise.
It is an adult cruise, just so you know. Mm-hmm. But it is a really modern kind of take on the myth of Persephone, Demeter, and Hades. So it's really, really cool. Before we go any further, Persephone is only found on Resilient Lady right now. Yes. Just because you're like, Bob and Kelly, I was on Scarlet Lady. I didn't see anything about Persephone. That's because she's only on Resilient Lady right now. It does not cost any extra to go watch Persephone, nope. And it is standing room only.
Well, standing is all there is.
Yeah, it's only standing. So you do line up ahead of time. There's a stage, kind of around, and then there's little mini platforms that some of the aerialists and pole dancers and stuff.
Yeah, there's video. They have video screens where some of the performance goes on. They have stage dancing. They have acrobatics. And all this stuff is mingled in between where you're standing.
Right. So just be prepared to stand. There's no seats. If you want to get right up next to the stage, we, advise you to kind of get in line early, or else you're going to be back a little bit of ways.
Or you can worm your way through.
Or you can worm your way through. Yeah, that's okay too. But just so you know, you're going to be standing the whole time you're going to be watching the show.
There's not really a bad place to stand because there's multiple stages. Because they do front stage, they do back stage. There's a stage in the back. There's stages on the sides.
Yeah.
So there are multiple stages. And when I did it, I just mingled. I walked around through the whole thing.
Yeah. And it's in the Red Room.
Yes.
So you can find Persephone in the Red Room. So if you've seen Hamilton, if you like Hamilton, you like the style of Hamilton, like the rapping and stuff like that, it's kind of, like that, feel to it. So I thought it was a really cool show. Actually, I think it's probably my favorite show that I've ever seen on any of the Virgin
I
cruises.
think it's my favorite too. I really liked it a lot. I liked how they interspersed live action with televised action with acrobatics. with, and singing and dancing.
Yeah.
It was like,
It was really, really good.
Really good.
Yeah, I came out of there going, wow, that was really good.
Yes, and I would totally go watch it again.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, so if you guys have a chance to go see Persephone, do it. Highly recommend it.
Highly recommend.
It's really good. And it's good to know kind of what's going on because, part of the show, there's like screens going on. They're like, what just happened? So they're trying to explain it to you. But if you know a little bit about the history of Persephone and Hades and Demeter, that kind of helps you understand the show a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah, highly, highly recommend you go see it because it's pretty freaking cool.
It's just a modern presentation of an old myth.
Yeah, yeah, it's really cool. So I'm going to put in a few clips here. You may have seen it in our regular Saturday travel vlog. If you haven't seen that, you're welcome to go watch it. I'll leave the link to that video in the description below. Otherwise, here are a few clips about Persephone and what you can kind of expect to see when you are watching the show.
Yeah.
For this once-in-a-lifetime moment as I introduce to you the newest demi-god goddess to Mount Olympus, my love, my heartbeat, my daughter, Persephone! Here with me right now. Oh, and I'm captured by yourself, and you're different, girl, I can tell.
Hi there, we're the ancient Greek chorus.
Who you calling ancient?
Girls, you look gorgeous. In a play, when the plot seems formless, the chorus may give an informative performance. And so will often appear when the plot needs words to feel more clear. So have a fear as we sail at sea, and we'll tell you the tale of Persephone. So here, allow us to explain. We first saw Demeter, the goddess of the grain, the field, the harvest, the leaf of the vine, the spirit of the earth, and the mother divine. Now Demeter had a daughter. The goddess of the grain had a daughter. Persephone, we saw her on the stage in the very first scene. She appeared full of grace. She's our main character. Don't forget her face. But when her mom put her on display for the gods and men she didn't want to play, she went AWOL and vanished in the night like fuck that shit. Adolescence, right? But then she met Hades, the king of the dead embraces, and the slayer of the ladies met gentle depths and Hades.
What do they want?
What they gonna do with that little girl? They gotta go on a three-headed dog. Gonna take her down to the underworld. All gonna wonder where Persephone go, and I guess you won't know till the end of the show. But what I really wanna wonder whether she coming back, because she just met Death and he looks like a snack.
Death devours all, that's kind of the deal. And the king of death is looking like a whole ass meal. And sometimes when you're mad at your mom, you can go party in hell.
She's about to get it on in the underworld.
As they toss in the palms in the legends of the Greeks, gonna give Persephone pomegranate seeds, the pomegranate seeds, the pomegranate seeds. Gonna give Persephone pomegranate seeds.
And so our story begins.
Persephone is gone and sure to be missed.
Oh shit, when Demeter finds out that her daughter disappeared, she'll freak, no doubt. So in this next scene, Demeter laments. The planet will grieve, the fields will fill with her tears and song. Persephone, my daughter is gone. And so if you're still confused, at least you have some idea who's who.
And you may identify with Persephone too, trying to leave it all behind.
You are in a cruise. So enjoy the booze, have our cocktails, we'll talk to you as you view the tale. We'll be back soon with our sweet refrains as you lose your mind.
The time of harvest seems to be coming to a premature close.
That's right, up to this time, everything on Earth has been in perpetual glorious bloom, but it seems that the Earth goddess Demeter is so distressed at Persephone's disappearance that we are seeing the first ever winter.
And she is causing vegetative life to decay and perish in the blistering frost.
Watch out, folks, it's cold out there.
Brought this on yourself, Persephone, and now the whole world will suffer for it. Behold, the power of the seasons! My endless winter knows no bound! Leave behind the glorious gods that raise you!
Demeter thought that Persephone was taken against her will, so she got backup from the other Olympians to roll out with her, take her daughter back, and kick some underworld ass.
A war of the gods. First we see the Olympians.
Athena, the goddess of wisdom in battle, donning a fly-ass helmet and a long-ass spear.
She's one bad bitch. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, checks her flawless hair, touches up her divine gloss, and arises in righteous rage.
Gagging.
Now here comes the mighty Poseidon, flanked by an army of deadly dolphins, cantankerous crustaceans, and pissed off porpoises.
But arising to meet them, ascending from the depths of dark Tartarus, the gods of the underworld, fearsome to behold.
The goddess of night cloaks herself in shadows and rides into the fray. A cloak of shadows? She's shady as hell.
100-headed giants rear their terrifying hundreds of heads, screaming hundreds of battle cries from their
Shit, the Furies, goddesses of vengeance, blood-sucking she-devils from the depths of hell. Howl in the distance.
We ride at dawn. And so as the gods of Olympus and the underworld meet, the battle begins.
A war of the gods. War of the gods. Each cause, speaking destruction, a nation of monsters, breaking the laws of the nature they are. Trembling in awe, it's the war of the gods.
Welcome to the smackdown of the century. To my right, Demeter, still convinced that Persephone has been abducted to the underworld, will do anything to get her daughter back. Her posse, led by the mighty Poseidon, isn't leaving empty-handed. And to my left, Hades, secure Persephone's daughter, to keep his blushing pride. It's on, humans! Will it be a victory in heaven or hell? Throw your hands in the air like you just don't care, cause here we go! Humans, bring those to the underworld. Here come the Furies, stomping the yard as Dionysus is dancing for his life.
Seeds. And if she eats these, she must dwell with her lover and bid farewell to Olympus and her mother.
Ain't she free? Every pleasure has a price. Persephone's Olympian, she lives in paradise. But when she did descend to the underworld of pleasure, if she tastes food there, she'll have to stay forever. She'll have to stay forever. She'll have to stay forever. Great sacrifice and great pleasure come together.
To stay there, severed from the gods of together. If she eats a pomegranate, she must stay there forever.
Which will be her choice, cause the one she now hears her own truest voice.
One way's flame, one way's ice, both are nice.
Which is prison and which is paradise.
It's us with one more song. Say once more what the fuck's going on.
It won't be long, we're almost done with the show.
Let's go, let's get drunk.
And so it ends, you see, our heroine Persephone will soon be reunited with her mother dear and yet be free. Free to love in the underworld.
And free to choose to leave it when she needs it.
And her choice becomes the changes of the season.
For see, everything's so truth is a movement, movement has changed.
And we redo how we run to and movements nature makes.
Whether you're young, whether at home, or whether at sea,
We are free from nature choosing what to be. Persephone.
So as we make our choices, let us cherish and take antidote of other beings and other voices, other processes of growth.
And before we go with the seasons rolling, we play our role with praise and hope.
In the earth, which is our vessel.
For we're all in the same boat.
So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you understand our explanation. If you don't, please give us a comment. You know, say yes, that was great. Say no, that was crap. Please just tell us something so we can just have some feedback and get back to you.
Right. So we want to thank you guys so much for watching. Like Bob said, if you have any questions, let us know. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button because it really does help us out a lot. Ding the notification bell so that you do know when we post. And give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video.
That's right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time, okay?
Hey,
love you. Bye.
Bye.